So, hello, Leah Neset Artem Markelov from the United States, the 2024 ISU Portugal Ice Dance Champions.
Hello.
So we're happy to have you here for a little video interview today. And yeah, it has been an amazing season for you. You went from one high to the next, undefeated all year. So how was it? How did you experience this season?
I think it's been a really special season with a lot of firsts. I think we really enjoyed it. It was a lot of fun.
Yeah, I also think we grew a lot as a people and as a skaters, and we're so grateful for our coaching team who helped us to push ourselves to the limits and achieve the results that we achieved this season.
So what do you think made the difference to step it up? Because we had last season, you already were a promising team, and then the top three moved on to senior, but you overtook some other teams and established yourself as the new leaders. What made the difference?
I think since the beginning of our partnership, we've just been trying to show steady growth and just keep improving as much as we can.
And I think we reached this level of maturity, and that's why we're able to achieve what we achieved.
And you seem to be a very good match on the ice. So how do you feel? What's special about you as a team?
I would say there's a lot of things. I think personal connection is a big part of it. We really enjoy skating together, and we work well together.
And I also think we have a good physical match to each other, the height and length difference of our legs and arms.
That was one of the things we were able to notice on the first day skating together.
Yeah.
So we knew pretty much right away that we wanted to form the partnership.
Yeah, exactly. I wanted to ask how it was when you had your first tryout. So after you came to the United States, long trip, and then, how was it? What were you thinking? What were your emotions?
First couple weeks for me were just a little bit fuzzy because it was a travel, stress, and all that stuff. But it's right away was obvious that we're a good match. It just was a lot of work that needs to be done because I came from different culture, from different coach, and there just was work that needed to be done to match each other and make a progress.
I think for me it was really exciting because the search for a partner felt like it lasted a long time. So I was very excited to find a match that felt right.
So how long have you been looking? Did you look for a partner?
I think it was about a year. Yeah.
And what is so difficult to find the right match in ice dance, especially?
I think every ice dancer goes through the same thing when they're trying to find a partner. I think there's a lot of factors that go into making a good match for a team. Because not only your physical structure, I guess, has to match, but also your personalities and backgrounds, and yeah.
So how do you describe your personalities?
I would say I tend to be more shy and quiet at first. I think once I get to know someone more, I'm more outgoing, but I would say you're more the driven,
Trying
motivator.
to open up the team. Presently, yeah. Give her space so she can do her job.
And so what's in your character? More outgoing, open, and Leah is more shy?
I would say so, but I can be either way. I can be outgoing, but also I can be shy. It depends on
Depends on how you feel like.
Yeah, it's different sometimes.
Yeah.
And how was it for you to adapt to a different country and different language and everything?
It actually was pretty good because Leah's family is very nice and they accepted me as their own, and I didn't have really problem adapting because of that. I definitely miss my parents and my family back at home, but luckily they're able to visit now, so that's good. I see them more often. So yeah, other than that, it was a little bit difficult maybe with language at first. I understood everything, it just was hard to speak because I had to translate phrases from Russian to English first before I actually said something, but then it just came naturally now.
We definitely had a lot of good laughs when things didn't come out quite right.
Can you have an example?
One of them is garbage and rubbish, because I was learning the British version of English, and I think the rubbish there is garbage, what means in US. While in US, if you say rubbish, people don't understand you. They're like, what? Rubbish? So I think that was one of them.
I remember also like ahead or behind the music, we had a little bit of confusion. So it was helpful once we figured out that.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's also helpful for sure that your coach speaks Russian. She could also, I guess, facilitate the communication at the beginning. Leah, have you always been with Yelena Khalyavina, with your coach?
So I'm originally from North Dakota. So my mom was my coach when I was younger, and I also had like other coaches in my hometown. But yeah, in 2018, that's when we moved to Colorado Springs, and since then, Yelena has been my coach.
Nice. And so, after this very successful season, how are you now setting new goals, and which goals?
I think we want to just keep working and yeah, try to come back even stronger for next season.
Yeah, I think we showed a good progression from when we started skating together to where we are now, and I think the main goal is to just keep improving in the same rate and see what the future will give us.
So you said in the press conference you want to improve like everything, your elements, is power, but actually you look quite senior already.
Thank you.
So,
Thank you.
How do you think you can even improve that even more?
There are a few unique ideas we want to try, and I think that's something that might separate us from the rest of the senior pool, is to try to implement something unique that people haven't tried before. But it's still just ideas, so we'll see what we can do in the off-season now. And we definitely need to improve our power so we can skate across the ice, and performance, so we'll look more mature.
So how hard is it to find something unique? And what could that be? Maybe special lifts or music that nobody has skated before?
I don't think it's that hard to find it. It's hard to implement it into your routine, because to make it presentable for the audience.
Yeah, I think with a little bit of research, you can find some cool stuff, like even stuff that like floor dancers do, and like try implementing some of their ideas on the ice. Yeah, it can sometimes be tricky to implement. Yeah.
Yeah, something might work, that might look great, but doesn't really work on the ice, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, no, so it's a process. You said you are still discussing, or you will discuss with your coach about the next season, if it will be senior or junior. What do you think is the advantage or disadvantage of staying in juniors or moving up? And what is like your heart telling you what would you like to do more?
I guess the advantage of moving up to senior is being able to like start a new chapter and yeah, just see what we can do. I guess advantage of junior, I guess, would be just like building experience.
Yeah, I would agree with that.
Could be also a little risky to stay in junior, I don't know. Because now you're like the leaders in the juniors. And yeah, it's you'd want that everybody will chase.
I guess I think always in competition the goal is just to do your best. So I think that's the main focus.
Yeah.
So regardless of senior or junior, a senior experience could be also cool.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's why it's something that we need to consider with our coaches
Yes.
and decide what should we do next.
So, but first, on a personal level, what would you prefer? Just like,
I think it would be very exciting to move up just because it's something new.
I would say I would be excited with any choice we'll decide.
Yes.
Because starting the new chapter in seniors would be exciting, but also building more experience at juniors would be very good.
And I think forming new programs is always exciting, regardless of the
Yeah.
circumstances.
how does it work when you selected your program? Now the process for the next season. When do you start thinking about it, looking for music, and what kind of things would you like to try?
We actually already have few ideas before. It's just sometimes it comes from our. We have an acrobatic coach, so it comes from her. Sometimes it comes from our main coach, Leah Neset Artem, but it's also sometimes we just see on internet, on Instagram, and it's like, oh, let's save it, let's try it later, and see how we can implement it. So I guess that's how it just comes naturally more. But obviously now after we'll come back, we'll work on more building a skeleton for the new programs and trying new things more precisely. Because before our main preparation was Junior Worlds. So.
What would you like to do in the rhythm dance next season?
I think there's definitely a lot of fun options. So yeah, we'll have to keep looking and see what we can find.
We definitely want to push our limits again and make the public go, pump the public out with some dancing music.
Yeah, I think it'll be cool to see what we can do to so that the audience will enjoy it, especially.
Yeah, your programs this season were quite different from each other. Like they're rocky with scorpions and the rhythm dance, and then the more lyrical free dance. What do you feel is closer to your character? Which style?
The free dance style for me definitely comes more naturally, and I would say our free dance this year was probably one of my favorite programs we've done. I really enjoyed skating it.
I think for me, rhythm dance comes more naturally, and that's why we're such a good match, because we can complement each other and bring styles that maybe not as comfortable for the other partner, and try to work on that together.
I think both programs were really special this season because each of us had one program that was more like natural for us, and then another program that more pushed us like farther, I guess,
Yep.
Yeah, so we will look forward to what you come up with in the next season. Now the off-season has started for you. What are you looking forward to? What do you want to do? Maybe outside skating?
So as we told at the press conference, we have a wisdom teeth removal surgery the day after we come back in the morning. So I'm looking forward to the week of the eyes just to rest and get recovered from the wisdom teeth removal surgery.
Yeah.
We will have a couple shows and then just visit Leah's family.
Yeah, I can't say I'm necessarily too excited about the surgery itself, but it'll be nice to have a little rest, and I'm excited to do some shows in like my hometown, and yeah, it'll be fun.
No like vacation going somewhere, traveling somewhere?
No, we didn't plan it.
Yeah, potentially during the summer, something.
Yeah, maybe we'll go, but
Yeah.
To where?
we didn't.
In the summer?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's just during the summer maybe.
Yeah. But other than that, it's enough traveling because you had all the. You went to Beijing, you went to Japan, you went to Bangkok, didn't you?
Yes.
Thailand.
Thailand,
Yeah.
yeah. So you had all the faraway events this season. And then, for all these places, which one did you like best? And why?
It's hard to choose a favorite. I liked all of them for different reasons.
I
But-
think my favorite is Taiwan. because of the atmosphere. I really like the humidity here and just the air quality. I have been really enjoying it. It has been just so nice just to go outside and breathe a fresh air. Like, it smells very green here.
Yeah. Yeah, I like how green it is here. It's really nice. I really liked in Japan, we were really close to the ocean. So it was really nice being able to watch the sunset, especially.
We walked a few times on the next to the ocean and just looked at the sunset.
Yeah.
It was nice.
Good. Yeah, great. You could enjoy your traveling, and now we are looking forward to seeing you next season. Wishing you a good rest, recovery, and a good start to the next season.
Thank you so
Thank
much.
you.